going to be the winner of this year's competition. I'm sure of it. I tell you why. Because I've made sure all the other eligible contestants were gone. You know, Sutter Bestwick, Chilton Thompson, Hathaway Brown. You saw me get rid of him.
Yeah.
So it won't take very long. We'll just go through the rules, do the applause bit, then start the celebration, all right? Because I know that's what you're here for. I can tell you have your celebratory face on. That's good. This is the kind of face we're looking for right now. You see how happy she is? Yes. That's the way we want all of you to be in about 20 minutes when we walk out of here with me, the winner of the Balderdash Cup, right? Yeah?
Right.
I told you have to wear this for protection. You're sitting right down in front. You're not afraid of blood, are you? Oh, well, just we'll put down a shield or something there. Hello. Our applause. So, I thought we'd start things off with a little applause warm-up, all right? If everyone would please raise your hands up into the air, raise them up, and shake them out. Shaking, 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 and rest. Once again, hands up. Shaking, shaking, winding the watch, and rest. All right, preparatory position 1, and clap, and clap, and clap, and rest. Oh, no, you have to rest. If you don't rest, you'll sprain something. All right, we'll start again. Give me everybody. Hands up. Shaking, rest, preparatory position 1, and clap, and clap, and clap, and resting. No clapping, no clapping here. All right, here we do. Once again for the remedial group down in front. We'll be here all night. And clap, and clap, and clap, and rest. Clap, and clap, and clap, and rest. Clap, and clap, and clap, and rest, and freestyle. Freestyle. Add a little vocalization. All right, you're getting the hang of it. I'm going to break you off into small groups and give you kind of a pop quiz to see how you're doing. We'll start with you three over here. When I point to you, you begin to cheer and applaud uproariously. All right, ready, and go! Their lives are so miserable. All right, you two over here, ready, and go! See what a bucket of alcohol will do? Right. Along the bookcase wall over there, ready, and go! It's like they're on a roller coaster. Along this bookcase wall, ready, go! I like the wolf howls, that's fun. Everyone sitting at the tables. Oh, and of course, finally, everyone sitting at the bar. Yeah, I thought so. All right, now we're going to start in just one more minute. I'm going to go in the back and make sure the doors are locked so that no other eligible contestants can arrive. Until then, practice with the clapping. Practice. Fingers is a friendly musical spirit formerly imprisoned in the spirit box of Zenobia, and now he cheerfully resides inside our club Wurlitzer, appearing the organ loft. Oh dear. The organ floor, our newly created organ floor. But it was not my fault. It was not my fault. Stop torturing me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who have not met me yet, my name is Professor Otis T. Wren, ichthyologist extraordinaire. And tonight, the adventurer of the year will receive our club's highest achievement, the Balderdash Cup! But first, in accordance with club traditions, I would like all of you who can rise to please rise from your seats. And rise from your seats and join me in marching in place and singing the official Adventurers Club theme song, Fingers! Get those feet moving! Put them off, You are esteemed guests. Oh, what a fine-looking lot you are, I must say. You will decide, through your applause, who will be awarded the Balderdash Cup.
My name is Abel Bleehall. I'm an adventurer from Sandusky, Ohio, tribe 602, and I've come here to compete for the Balderdash Cup.
I'm afraid that's impossible. You can't.
Why?
Why? Why? You want to know why? I'll tell you why, you strange little green man. Because that's why. Have you filled out the official entry forms?
Oh, no, sir, I have not.
Oh, no, he hasn't filled out the form. Oh.
I didn't know.
Well, here's a picture of you looking stupid. You better go speak to Fletcher Hodges. Yeah, you better catch him before he leaves for Africa.
Oh, thank you.
Well, as I was saying, rule number 3, each competing member must be present in the library in order to tell their stories. Well, that said, let the Balderdash begin. All competing members, front and side. The only member present. No other competing members. No Sutter Bestwick. No Chilton Thompson. No Hathaway Brown. Well, looks like I. And I alone.
Calling the Adventurers Club, this is Hathaway Brown. I'm coming in for a landing.
No!
Oh, yes, Professor. Hey, listen, I gotta crash land this buggy. Get those paddle boats out of the way. Lake Buena Vista, here I come.
Look out! He doesn't know how to land! Save yourselves! Well, as I was saying...
Hello, Professor!
You're too late, Brown. You're too late. The meeting has already begun. I am the winner!
You're forgetting rule number 4, Professor. Each permanent member of the Adventurers Club is eligible to compete for the Balderdash Cup, provided he or she arrives before midnight of the contest. Date.
All right, Brown. All right, Brown, but I get to go first.
Fire when ready, Professor.
Boils water, rip some shrimp, quick! There was a plane wreck outside. Everybody pile on the nice guy and we'll get out of here.
Put back the virgin sacrifice. We know about the plane wreck. The pilot lived.
Oh, I couldn't find Fletcher Hodges.
You couldn't find Fletcher? No! Why don't you try Sutter Bestwick? Eh?
Thank you.
There you go. Well, as I was saying, the tale of Professor Otis T. Wren. I was on an ichthyological expedition to the Bering Strait. My crew and I were attempting to capture the rare black Makira marlina.
The what, Professor?
A big black fish to you, Brown. I had just cast out my line when all of a sudden I felt a mighty jerk. I thought of you. And all of a sudden, a huge white edifice of ichthyological flesh erupted from the water.
In English, Professor?
I had a fish on the line, and he wasn't happy.
This is another story about the one that got away, isn't it, Red?
But that was only the beginning. For you see, a squall had been building.
A squall.
And more like a storm.
A storm.
A gale, actually.
Why not a hurricane?
It was bigger than a hurricane, Brown. It was a deluge equal to the Great Flood.
Oh, did you get your feet wet, Professor?
Wet! My entire crew was swept overboard as a bolt of lightning split the mast. The rigging came crashing to the deck, and the boat careened out of control and sank to the bottom like a rock.
I couldn't find Sutter Bestwick.
Then why don't you try Chilton Thompson?
You got a big honking bat in the cave up there.
Did I get it out? Yeah, you got it. You might want to check yourself. Where was I? Oh, yes. I clutched my pole. My fishing pole. And I hung on for dear life as the shark dragged me off the sinking ship and carried me over the wave.
Oh, come now, Professor. Many's the time I've water skied in the wake of a great wave.
But that was only the beginning. Well, you see, I was dragged for 12 days behind the alabaster beast, through temperate zones, through tropic zones, through no parking zones. The shark nibbling on whales and small tankers along the way. Oil tankers along the way. And finally, the great beast grew exhausted and released me along the shores of the island of Kama Sutra. And that is how I became the first man to circumnavigate the globe without a boat.
What happened to the shark?
He became a lawyer!
Yeah, well, sounds like Shangri-La to me, Professor. Now let me tell you a tale of real adventure.
I couldn't find Chilton Thompson.
And you can't compete.
Hold on there, Red.
No, we don't need to.
Say, little adventurer, do you have a tale you can prove?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, then let your tale be told.
Hot dog.
After me.
Wait.
I was flying relief supplies to the victims of a cataclysmic earthquake on the island of Krakatoa. I wasn't just sport fishing for the fun of it, Professor.
Sport fishing?
So I'm in my plane, the Gypsy Moth. The weather was starting to close.
Just excuse me, kid. Perfect.
So as the storm clouds gathered... As I was saying, I was winging my way over the dark, uncharted waters of the South Pacific with nothing but a pair of cheese.
What kind of cheese?
American, of course. My engine caught, sputtered, and died. Damn Jim, my trustworthy mechanic, had failed to fill the fuel tank. And now I didn't blame Jim. He's a good mechanic, just dumb as a hedge. There I was, hurtling toward her, my altimeter whirling around like a Viennese waltz, when all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I took off Panic Island with a crater lake.
An easy landing.
I slipped my plane, the Gypsy Moth, into the crater, and gently set her down on boiling hot lava. Yes. What I thought was a gentle pond turned out to be a cauldron of boiling death. Time for a cheese sandwich. Grilled. I watched my beloved Gypsy Moth just disintegrate in the lava's heat. Oh, I wasn't afraid to die. No, I was merely saddened that the relief supplies might not reach the children of Krakatoa in time. Oh.
Well, what did you do then? Walk across the lava to St. Hathaway? Another one, Hathaway!
Hardly, Professor. Later. I remembered the tail of the Gypsy Moth was made of a high-grade titanium. Clutching the medical supplies to my incredible chest, I tore off the tail rudder and used it as a surfboard to ride the lava. But suddenly, the entire floor of the crater collapsed. I found myself being sucked down into a vast sea, inside an immense cavern, and there at the far end of this vaulted world stood an island gleaming with lights. This was Atlantis, the lost continent.
Well, what happened to the medical supplies?
I mailed them.
Oh,
Thank you.
You're lying. A pack of matches from the Atlantis Bar and Grill. That's your proof?
And while I was in the bar, I met Amelia Earhart and Will Rogers. They autographed this bar napkin for me.
What?
I got the scarf from Isadora Duncan.
Oh,
We
well,
were
all
dancing.
ridiculous.
Oh, you
stories. I
guys
never
sure
mind
like to talk, but say, when is it going to be my turn, eh?
And what exactly have your adventurous exploits concerned?
Pigeons.
Pigeons.